Alright, this is Andrew here from the Level Up Show, and I'm going to be playing some Child of Light. Been playing about maybe 4 hours so far, and really enjoying it. If you guys don't know, Child of Light is developed by Ubisoft. It's one of the smaller teams at Ubisoft. And it uses the UbiArt engine that Rayman Origins and Rayman Legends use. You can see it's very, very attractive. Looks just as good as those games, if not better, because of the 1080p graphics. Just stunning artwork. I think he's one of the main artists that used to work on Final Fantasy. Still a little bit. I think kind of more as a freelancer in a way. So I just met my sister, who's also in this world as well for some reason. At the beginning of the game, the main character, Aurora, falls into like a deep sleep, like a chill, and I think dies, and then it goes to this world, very fantastical, mystical world, and now she's trying to find her way out. And for some reason, her sister is here as well, who said she found a mirror that brought her into this world. So now we've got to go find this mirror and get out of here, I guess. It's a turn-based RPG of sorts with like a time system similar to Grandia for PlayStation. But Ghost Games, welcome in. How you doing, man? I'm just kind of describing right now what Child of Light is. You can see it's a side-scrolling game actually. And there's a lot to find in the environment. You can see if you go up here, there's another chest that I wouldn't have found unless I went up here. See, I'm in chapter 6 now. How are you doing, Ghost Games? You head back a little bit because I might have missed something. I'm doing very well, Daryl. Got a little bit of time before Kristen gets home from work, so I figured I'd do a quick Let's Play for maybe an hour or so. Show off Child of Light, which I think is a great game. So far, at least. One of the things that I hear gets tedious is the rhyming system that they have in place. Kind of has like a storybook feel, so they rhyme. Every single conversation is rhymed, and it's kind of mind-blowing that they went for it. But so far I think it works, but I could understand it getting a little tedious over time. So you can see it's a turn-based battle system. At the bottom there is a kind of like a timeline, and you can see that my dwarf friend there, Finn, is first on it. He's more of a mage. I'm going to use Monsoon since these are fire enemies. But I can also move this thing called Igniculus, I think, and highlight an enemy and light them up to slow them down. But I'm not going to use that one. I'm going to do this one right here because he's the first on the timeline to go. So I'm going to slow him down while I cast a spell. And you can sometimes push them back on the timeline. Now, Aurora has fire attached to her weapon, so I'm going to have to use something else. Try Starlight. I'm going to switch over to this one here since he's first in line. Ghosts, my B-Day was fine. Didn't really celebrate it just yet. Going to be celebrating it this weekend, just because Kristen works late, so I couldn't really do anything with her. So he's dead. So you can see there's also these things on the right and left of the screen. You can go to these to collect light to add to your Igniculus, and then also to add to your HP and MP if you're running low. They also have potions and spells and stuff to restore that as well, though. So one enemy left. I'll move quicker on the other battles. I just wanted to explain battle system on this first one here. So now that interrupted him. It pushed him back on the timeline. So now I get to go again. And since I'm slowing him down, you can see that my characters are catching up to him on the timeline. So once again, I get to go with both of my characters twice. And, ooh, he was quick enough there, though. Now, enemies can interrupt you as well, and that's why they have defend system. If you don't think you can get your attack off quick enough, it's best to just use defend. Music is really good. It's a little repetitive, to be honest. It has the same theme over and over again, different variations of that theme, but it is a good theme. And the battle system music has changed once or twice so far as well. You see I'm level 21 right now. I will say that the game's a little easy. I haven't died once yet, and I'm leveling up quite quickly. Ghost Games is asking if this is just on PlayStation. No, it's not. It's actually on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, and I think even Wii U. So Ubisoft doesn't really play favorites. They release their game on all systems for the most part, sometimes with exclusive content, such as Watch Dogs on PS4. Alright, let's see if there's anything else I missed. Okay, so these are little like chests of sorts that you can open up by highlighting them with the Igniculus and opening them up. So for instance, an antidote, just to kind of say how easy the game's been so far, I think I've used an antidote once. I've never had an enemy die in battle. Can't tell if that's an... Okay, so there's an enemy right here, spider. You can... Ooh, never mind. I was going to show you something, but shot a little web at me or something. And since it ambushed me, it gets to go first, unfortunately. So I'm going to defend since they are first on the timeline. And that was a good choice, it seems. I'm going to defend once again. Alright. Probably should defend one more time until I'm in a good position. Alright, so Finn, I'm going to take a chance that he's going to be able to get an attack off. Okay, so since they chose Aurora, it worked out. It really hurts to get ambushed. You can see that it's tough to get ahead of them on the timeline if they start first. So I'm going to move up to this guy here, slow him down, and hopefully get off an attack or two. And it worked out. That's why it's really important to move Igniculus around and slow down enemies, and it even interrupted that enemy as well. Okay, so I'm out of light with Igniculus now, which means I need to start utilizing these plants down here. Alright, let's see. I don't think I'm going to be able to get off attacks, so I'm going to defend again. You can slow down the timeline in the settings. I have it all the way up to 5, which is the highest, but it's from 1 to 5, so it could be a lot slower if you want it to be. I think it's really worth it, Ghost, for 15 bucks. I think it's a pretty awesome deal, actually. It's about 12 to 15 hours long, I'm hearing, which I think is a great length for a $15 RPG, considering something like South Park was probably 12 hours for $60. Try Wildfire on this guy. I'm not sure what he's vulnerable to. Oh, see, I interrupted him there, so that's great. There you go. Alright, so when you level up, you get skill points. I'm going to go into the menu right now and show you how you can use it. It's not very interesting, really. It's kind of like a sphere grid, but not near as many paths to take. There's pretty much 3 different paths you can take. That one, or that one. So you just choose which one you want to further. Right now, I'm going to increase my magic defense permanently. Increase strength. Yeah, I'll do that. Same with him. Actually, he uses magic mostly, so probably best to improve his magic. So I've got 4 characters in my party so far. The one is my sister. The other 2 kind of have their own little quest that they're doing that you're helping them out with. So if you highlight an enemy and... Oop, the water kind of pushed me down there. Let's see if I can get through. There you go. So if you highlight an enemy with Oculi and blind them, you can ambush them instead. Surprise strike is what it's called. Noble Metal Gamer says using Oculi to slow down enemies is pretty genius gameplay-wise. Yeah, it makes it so you're constantly thinking, unlike maybe a Final Fantasy, like an old Final Fantasy where it's simply just turn-based. You're constantly moving Oculi around and trying to get ahead on the timeline. I think it's pretty cool as well. Once again, out of light, so I'm just going to refill on that real quick. Now, I might be leveling up so fast simply because I'm pretty much facing every enemy I can. That's just how I usually play RPGs. I don't really try and dodge them. In this game, you can. It's kind of similar to Chrono Trigger in that the enemies are on the field and you can choose if you want to engage them. Sometimes you have to use Oculi to light certain paths, such as this one, can't really see. Racer X, how you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Right now playing some, okay, can I talk to this guy? Yeah, okay. I wasn't sure if that was an enemy or not. Noble Metal Gamer asked, did I get the Golem DLC? No, I didn't. Didn't hear of that, actually. I'm guessing I just got to look in the PlayStation Store, but... Is it free DLC or pay for DLC, Noble Metal? Dave. I think that's enough for now. I'm going to head out of here. Ooh, there's another thing. Gotta find my way out. Oop, there we go. Alright, so this is still new. I haven't been here yet either. I think this is kind of cool that they have many different paths you can take. Uh-oh. Okay, not sure what I'm guessing. That slowed down the... Alright. Gnarly tank. That sounds pretty good. Here we go. Sounds like something out of Zelda right there. Especially since I'm on a lava level. It's really reminding me of Ocarina of Time right now. Racer X, I'm about 4 hours in. Right now, I would highly recommend it. I think it's an amazing RPG for 15 bucks. Really like the battle system. Story, you know, it's alright so far. It could definitely get more interesting as we learn what this world is and why Aurora is stuck in it right now. Very interested to know if she really is dead or not. At the very beginning of the game, she falls under like a chill and something like that. And then dies, I think. And goes to this world. So now it's all about finding your way out. Ooh, that's pretty cool. You can see a face there and a hand. So since your sister is in here as well, that's really making me curious now as to what this world is and if maybe you're not dead. Dave says the story actually gets pretty good, so that's great to hear. It's not bad so far by any means. I'm just not like blown away by it. The little party members that you get along the way have their own little stories. Looks like I'm in a rat town of sorts. I'm sure there's a party member in here somewhere to bring on and bring along with you. Really gorgeous artwork. Can't say that enough. Here we go. This guy has an exclamation point. That usually means he's got a quest or something. So here's your first example of the rhyming talk that you see in the game. Sometimes I forget that it's even happening, but other times it feels forced. Alright, so there we go. We got a new quest to defeat some enemies in this guy's basement. This is a side quest, I guess. So that's always like side quests in an RPG. It's kind of necessary. Yeah, it really is cool. They did a great job with her hair. And you can see like how if I stop and it kind of the way it moves in front of and behind her is really neat. They did a great job on that. Everything about the game's artwork is just really beautiful. Alright, so I think I'm going to be using a lot of water spells down here. Alright. Some pretty strong enemies down here. This is kind of the first time I've seen enemies this strong. Might have to use a potion or something. You can also... Oop, he got paralyzed. You can also switch party members during battle, which is pretty cool. I better fill up a little bit on this stuff. Alright, so am I going to be able to get an attack off? Maybe. Ooh, double interruption there. Alright, so might have to take a second here and use a potion. I think Finn is still paralyzed. So I'll use an antidote on him. Where's an antidote? Racer X says that Twitch has been giving him a lot of problems lately. Us too. Switch party members real quick. Switch over to... I think it's Rubella who does a lot of healing stuff, so I'll switch over to her. Use her to heal up Aurora a little bit. Let's see. Better just defend. But yeah, Racer X, Twitch has been giving us problems lately too. The problem being that we're showing up on the PC when we go live on Twitch, but the PS4 isn't showing us as being live for some reason, which is really frustrating. Noble Metal says that he doesn't understand the defending. I did it for a while and found it very useful once I started using it. Yeah, at the beginning it's like, why do I need to defend? And then you realize that sometimes you will not be able to get off an attack in time, and if they attack you when you're not defending, it interrupts you, and then sometimes you'll never get ahead on the timeline if you don't do it right. So defending is necessary sometimes. Like right now, I probably should just defend. Unfortunately, went for Aurora, but yeah, nice. Had a counter attack. But fire resistant didn't really help me. There we go. Ooh, well that sucks. Alright, what am I going to do here? Just use another heal. Gotta kill this thing before it first, so it doesn't continue to regenerate enemies. Doesn't want to die though. There we go. So you can see these plants will occasionally refill with light and health and magic. This thing needs to die already. There it goes. Alright, so I'll collect this again. Articus, welcome man. How you doing? Racer X asked, have you had any problems with update files or game downloads? Yes. My my Child of Light save continues to fail when it comes to uploading. So yeah, there's been a lot of issues since 1.7 that I hope they fix soon. Now you can see one of the spoils of battle often are these oculi, which you can then also craft and combine to make even better oculi. So let's see, what do I got? Got a bunch of these, so I can combine those to make the next level up of sapphire. And then I'll combine that sapphire to make even higher. Let's see. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's not that difficult. Okay. Okay. I haven't used... What's her name? I can't think of it off the top of my head. Aurora's sister. I haven't used her at all yet. Articus, I've answered the question a few times now. I think it's a great game so far, and really worth 15 bucks. Not a lot of great RPGs out there, and this one has a pretty interesting battle system, so I think it's worth it. I'm only 4 or 5 hours in so far, so I still have a long ways to go before I make my final decision on how I feel about the game. Hey Mike, welcome man. How you doing? Oop. Whoops. If you collect these little things in order, it gives you a little bit to collect. Those are pretty much stat increases that you can use. So HP Stardust adds HP, so I'm going to use that real quick. I typically use it on Aurora, just because she's the main character. And I like her. Racer X says, it took me 3 days to try and download DC Universe Online. Well, DC Universe Online is a really, really big game, but still, that sucks. Alrighty, let's see, what am I going to do here? Let me switch back to Finn. I like Finn. Nice. Alright, Finn's getting pretty low on health. Let's see if that helps him a little bit. Ah, that's what was happening? That's frustrating. Alright. Might have to heal up Finn after this. Got a new ability for Aurora called Slash All. I'm guessing that means to be able to attack all enemies at once, which is good. Use a little... Alright. Well, there you go. Still having that problem, I guess. Yeah, Mike, I don't know. Wish that would work itself out. Just got a message. Check on my phone. Articus, yeah, I hope they fix this Twitch stuff soon. Because it's hurting the show, for sure. People not being able to find us and follow us. It's pretty unfortunate. point of that? Okay. Not sure what the point of that is. There's got to be a point to that. Okay, I see. Got to be quick enough to get back, maybe? So it took that long for me to show up? That's weird. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with Twitch right now. I'm assuming it has something to do with 1.7. Welcome, Demise. Thanks for watching. Alright, what am I missing here? I was already there, I think. Gotta kill all the enemies down here, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I was already over here, so I'm gonna go back. It's already over here. Maybe that's the last one there, hopefully. Ah. It's always a frustrating battle when you don't have a head start. Why would you hold off on a headset, Mike? Because you think they're going to announce the platinum version or something like that? Ah. Yeah, Mike hoping for the platinum version of the headset. I do think that will happen. Noble Metal Gamer says, I've had my Pulse for a while and probably stick with it because it works with my Vita too. Yeah, I hear the Pulse is good. I've never had one of the nice headsets before myself. feels like a long battle. You trying to steal my viewers, Mike? uh, I would, but I'm about to stop this, and then I've got some stuff I need to do. If I see you on later and I have the time, I'll definitely help you out, though. That's the last one. Okay. Alright, so it sounds like I can go back to Bolmus and collect my reward, whatever that is. And at that point, I'll probably stop. As far as I know, Mike still doesn't have the camera, so you won't get to look inside of his abode. But alright. Magic Stardust times 2 was my reward, so that's pretty cool. I'm guessing that increases magic by 3. I'm giving that to Finn then. And I guess Rubella, since she doesn't healing. And with that, I think I'm done, guys. Articus, have a good night. Thanks for watching. All of you, thanks for watching. This will go up on YouTube as well. I'll put it up later. So watch us on Sunday. We'll be on this Sunday, Level Up Show episode 24, and we're going to do a very caller, comment-centric episode again. No topic of the week this week. So hopefully I'll see you then. 9Fox, good night. Everybody, good night. Thanks for watching. Follow us on Twitch, and go to thelevelupshow.com. Check out what we've got going on there. We've got some articles and reviews for you to check out. So, see you guys later.